Get me.
Come on, man, them. Don't trip in that.
He ain't got no behavior. No behavior, bro.
The grind don't stop for me, man. Know that the grind don't stop for me. The grind don't stop for me, man. Know that the grind don't stop for me. The grind don't stop for me, man. Know that the grind don't stop for me. The grind don't stop for me, come on. Know that the grind don't stop for me.
That is too dumb.
Have some drink. What's that one? Water. Agua.
Agua.
Oh,
Yeah, man, them. As you don't know, don't trip. We're here for another episode. Myself, Tiny Godfather. Remember, like, subscribe, all of that stuff, yeah? Large up, Cairo.
yes. Big up. Don't trip. Back for another episode.
Large up, my brother Trimzini.
Peace to everyone. I'm kind of thirsty. Anybody got a
Boy,
bottle?
boy. They're about today still.
3 bottles in the bed, and little one said, "Roll over, roll over."
Mad. Let's start anyway. And you know the score.
What?
Indeed.
And we'll start this one with the FA Cup scores. There was 2-2 West Ham and Leeds. And West Ham Leeds won on penalties. Trim, do you want to talk about Man City and Liverpool?
Not really. I don't think there's much to say apart from Haaland absolutely annihilating us, scoring the hat trick. Us not showing up whatsoever. No heart. No Joe Hart. No heart. Just dead. Just everything. We was as absolute former shadow of ourselves from last season, and I just feel like Arne Slot is an absolute bumbaho. That's it. What else can I say? The team's not playing for him. He's always got a tan, so I'm pretty sure that he's not on the training field, because if he was, how the hell is man meant to have a tan?
It might just be a sunbed thing, innit?
Arne Slot is darker than my dad.
It might just be a sunbed thing though. Man might just get me. Like to what do they call it? Groom.
Arne Slot is dark, bro. The darkness cometh. Why has he always got a tan, bro? And then you got the situation. Sorry, Tony. And then I want to talk. I need to talk. I need to understand what the situation is with them traveling. He wanted them to travel to France on the bus instead of just flying. You get what I'm saying? What is this? Like
the budget.
Yeah,
maybe
because he spent all that money. He spent all that money on players. So he's like, nah, they got
maybe it's like a punish. Maybe it's like a punishment for the lack of good performances.
Pause. But yeah, I hear you, and this is a bit mad, but yeah, crashing out right now. But yeah, man, it's I don't know, man. I've had enough of this done. Can't lie.
Believe in your manager, man. Believe in him.
You know what it is? This top 5 race in the Prem is the maddest thing I've ever seen. No one don't want to. No one don't.
It could be more. 5. It could be more.
Hey, Chelsea don't want it. Liverpool don't want it. Villa don't want it. It just
we're right now. I'm sitting comfy. You know them ones. Don't even.
Yeah, because they ain't got nothing doing. They ain't got them.
I
Not
told
done.
you that from early in the season, you know. My
Bruv,
Yeah,
team needs to get knocked out of everything and just have the Premier League to concentrate on, and it's worked out amazing.
you
Thank you,
know,
Unity.
you lot ain't played in about a month.
That's fine. My team's
they're
well rested.
Man United are
Well,
on half term.
Yeah,
yeah,
they got half
we're well
term,
rested.
Easter break.
Man
Beer
United are on
holidays.
half term. They actually
Beer
had half
holidays.
term.
Yeah. We had holidays. You had licks.
Force.
I
But
prefer the
yeah,
holiday. Yeah.
yeah,
Nah,
we're
but
actually paying
Liverpool,
for our success,
Liverpool were
unfortunately.
doing all right though. They were doing all right first 20 minutes, and then as soon as they were 1-0, they just got broke up.
Yeah, no, but yeah,
Yeah.
but pretty much most
What's
of the first half.
and what is Van Dijk doing? This guy make it like this guy's trying to undo his whole legacy, bro.
I think
Yeah. It's
so.
mad. It's mad.
I think
He's
so.
moving clumsy,
And
giving away,
blaming other
and
people.
Yeah.
every
And
time,
it's
every time
like
Everybody.
he
he's
does
getting found
something,
out
he's
now.
like
As
Like
a
he's
confused.
getting found
captain,
out.
as a captain, that is really poor, and I do not have any respect. The fact that he's always pointing the finger, pause, and I feel like, how do you look up to, or how can you see that as leadership? You know what I mean? The fact that if something happens, then he looks at Gravenberch, or if something happens, he starts shouting at Kirkes, prefers Kirkes under the bus a bag of times. You know what I mean? And it's just like, oh no, you know what? I think maybe you should just pick up your stuff and just keep it pushing, because it's like you're just making us look bad. And the fact is that a little bit of effort and a bit of accountability. Oh, fair enough. If you had a shit day, fine. If you had a shit season, fine. But don't start blaming. Look, Saka's been shit. Yeah, is it fair to say that Saka's had a shit season? But you don't see him start pointing at Odegaard. Oh, what happened? The ball went under my foot, and he's not doing that. No, he doesn't. He doesn't do all of that. He just gets up, you know, and takes the grass out of his afro and keeps it pushing. You get me? He just,
This does his thing.
yeah, and that's it.
Hey,
And so
Nah, but
what?
it
You know, it's difficult.
is yeah, it's tough. But they're saying that Watts is trying to play like Turkey and that he needs he needs some tutorials.
And we paid how much for him, and how much did City pay for Turkey?
Yeah, because you lot were in the race for Turkey and you thought, rah, nah, man's gonna get the premium buy.
Go for Verts. But then
Yeah.
Verts was cooking. He was cooking at the time. And we wasn't sure. But to be fair, who would you have chosen last season?
What, Turkey or worse? For Turkey was the top assist leaguer in League One for Leon. That's impressive.
Who would you? But is that the reason why? So you didn't answer the question.
I don't think Verts has been that great since their unbeaten season. There he was cooking. And I think the season after he had a big injury, so he missed a lot of it. And he always plays well for Germany, funnily enough.
That
But
goal the other day,
yeah, but
that
so does
his Gakpo goal. You know, Gakpo does
Gakpo.
that thing and runs the cross.
We're not even gonna
Mad
get
up.
into that before
What else we got?
that's a different rabbit hole. The Gakpo
Come on.
thing.
Yeah, come on.
yeah. And Cairo, you wanna talk about Chelsea?
Could you?
Um, the maddest thing is, like, I wasn't really that impressed, to be honest. The first half was shocking. I think Port Vale were just like quite bad. They like we know from this season, Chelsea are not the team that put away teams. They don't do that. That's not really their thing. So when you see 7-0, you're thinking, right, they battered them. But I was like, no, Port Vale just making bare mistakes. And they're just
Yeah,
like, all right, you know what? We'll take that. Like, this is not League One, bro. You ain't getting away with that. Like, and
I didn't
I
watch the
think
game.
the thing that killed it very early is that we scored in the first minute from a corner. Our keeper punches it to like the 6 yard box. Like Hato taps it in, and then well, second half. All I'm saying is, yeah, like Steve has got to play in it. I know it's Port Vale, and I know people are gonna, but they put Steve obviously played. He started the game, played on the left. He didn't look that dangerous. Second half, swapped in with Pedro Neto, moved him onto the right wing. I was like, I feel sorry for this left back right now because he's getting cooked. Like he just couldn't deal. He hit both posts. And then he ended up getting his goal, luckily, because Garnacho don't know how to score. We know that, but we're not gonna get into that rabbit hole today. But yeah, like 7-0 kind of flattered us a little bit. They were better in the second half, but I think that was just because the like
Nothing to
Port
lose.
Vale was this is yeah, and it's done. The game's over. You're at home. It's like 3-4-0. Like now you lot can try and come on and do Jogo Bonito and that. I ain't really for that because they don't do that all the time. So.
Mm, okay.
But I was impressed with my boy Steve, but I usually am. Pause.
And then
And then
Uh,
there was two.
two
there was
Arsenal.
two, literally.
down,
Arsenal.
two to go.
Oh, yeah.
What can we say about this?
Another trophy gone in the wind. Um, Southampton, as we know, they just gone down to the championship, so they used to play in Prem football. Obviously, not playing at that level at the moment.
No.
And yeah, I don't know. Arsenal played what we say, a B team. Um,
But they talk
James,
about squad depth. They talk about squad depth, this squad depth that we could do this. And
yeah,
Liverpool,
I can't.
and how many players did they keep
Rest.
home from international duty?
Yeah.
I can't lie. I was expecting a lot more from them, but just because of the game before that they
Yeah.
played, they lost
The final. Yeah.
in the final. I expected some form of bounce back, or you get me? And yeah, it was.
So why didn't they do the
That's not
Biro thing the week before? Why didn't they know when they
Bruv,
were doing the training with the pens?
I
Why
don't know
didn't they
what they're
do that
doing.
the week
This
before the Southampton game? Because then they would have won.
This Arteta guy and his methods in training and all sorts, he's nuts. He's mad. He's mad. There's something wrong with
But
him.
I think he's a genius.
I
I
think.
think he's a
I think.
donut.
As mad as that something was, I think it was just team bonding, innit? I
Yeah,
don't
more
think
than
it was,
anything. I think so. Yeah.
yeah. And boy, if that's what works, that's what works for them, innit?
He knows
Um,
his team
hey,
as well because they've known him for ages as well. So I have to, you have to give him, and not only that, but this season, did we think that this is how well they would have done this season as well? Like if going
You know
back from
what
the
I
season
heard?
before,
Do you know what I heard yesterday? I
yeah,
heard that they can still win a quadruple, but it's a quadruple of second places if they don't.
they prefer that anyway.
a
You get me?
quadruple, so 4 bottles.
Oh, mad,
Well,
mad.
that's 4 trophies for them though. They love finishing second.
Wasn't Troop saying that they bottled it 24 times? 24 they bottled 24 trophies or something like that. Or 24 attempts, or I can't remember what he said anyway. But whatever he said, Troops, he's always quite positive about stuff and he doesn't get angry often. So
Bruv,
and
they
never
just
shout. So I think that
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's mad because they got lucky in my opinion yesterday. Sporting,
Okay.
if they well,
They
I
didn't create
think
much.
in fact they are lucky that they've got David Raya because he is saving bacon
He's
and
actually world class. David
bruv,
Raya is actually world class.
he's quality.
He's the only world class player.
He
he's
is
doing bits.
quality.
He's doing
He's
bits.
starting to
I
save
just,
them.
I just think they managed the game, innit?
Yeah.
I don't think Sporting done enough. Remember, they was away. So in terms of what they needed to get out of the game, it's just not lose, innit?
They did a Mourinho.
Sporting has been flapping teams at home, bro.
A lot of
That's
goals.
their
They've
first.
scored a lot of goals,
I
like
think that's their first.
75 or something.
They
I
take
think
a
that's their
lot of
first loss at
shots.
home. I think that's their first loss at home.
Yes, it is. It is.
Yeah, in the Champions League at least, anyway. But
Yeah.
yeah,
They
they've
haven't
been
lost. They haven't lost.
they've been a problem at their ground. So big up to
Yeah.
Arsenal. Nick the goal at the end.
Big time.
Well done, innit?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
get me?
good management. They
Um,
did not create. They didn't work. They didn't work. They didn't work hard enough.
I
Sporting
think
didn't do enough for that game. I don't
Who,
believe.
who
So how
created
did we get
more?
here?
Who created more? Sporting created more than Arsenal. Arsenal
But
were
not enough to
clinical
score.
with the
yeah,
chance.
they just
No,
Sporting
the
just didn't do
difference is
nothing.
that they got David Raya in goal. I
I
genuinely
said
think
he's
that was
world
the
class. I think
difference.
he's. I think that I have to give him his flowers, and I
I
think that
can't
David.
lie.
I think David Raya is world class.
I can't lie. That first save, when they
Mental.
when they got that cross on the left side of the goal, and they think he got like a fingertip and it hit the
Yeah,
crossbar.
that was
Oh,
crazy.
bro,
Even
his
there was
levels.
one near the end. There was one near the end. Even after he scored, after Arsenal had scored, the guy
Mm.
does a little header, and I'm thinking, right, where did that come from? I just see David Raya get down. I was like, oh my days
He's
again.
serious.
Like
Yeah,
he's saving them when, because remember they're good defensively anyway. So when
yeah,
teams are actually breaking through, it's
Yeah,
like
but why?
another. It's like they got
You,
two defenses.
that's what it's meant to be.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is
and
exactly how
I
it's
mean,
meant to
that's
be.
what
when he
I'm
does
saying.
that
Credit where credit's
keeper
due.
keeper, because I see one time he was all near the halfway line,
Yeah,
headering the ball.
and
Giving the ball
again,
over the striker. Bad
and
man.
again,
Yeah. And
that's
to be
great
fair, if he wasn't
goalkeeping.
there, that guy was through 1-on-1.
Gone. Great
Cool.
goalkeeping. He's been killing it recently, but you know
All right.
Yeah. Two down, two to
Two
go.
to go.
we know that.
Stop it. Cut it out.
Fraud Watch.
And moving on to Fraud Watch. Tremzini, who you got this week?
Yeah, it's quite simple, isn't it? The biggest fraud in the whole of the Premiership, and he's darker than my dad. So just keeping it 100, bro. I don't care. This guy, honest lot, is a bumble hole, and I don't care. It's the truth, man. This guy has got bare. Like he must have like tins of Marmite, like just hiding, and he just rubs it in. Like pause. But I just don't understand how you can be in Liverpool where there's no What's Carrigan?
I'm checking the score.
I just want to know, yeah. Just riddle me this, yeah. How can you be up north with a tan? There's no sun. There's no sunshine. He's not. He's moving like he's in Marseille, bro. There's no or Tangiers or somewhere warm. You get what I'm saying? He's moving like he's in Port of Spain. Man, it's not hot in Liverpool. So why does he have a tan? Just explain that part. I don't get it. And like I said, yeah, he's the fraud. He's the fraud man, and I'm keeping it 100. So, and I think he should leave. And I think he should take Gakpo, Cody Gakpo, with him because them two, they're on things. You get what I'm saying? Them man have
Anyone
blatantly
else?
got a little affair going on still.
Fair. Anyone
Them
else?
man have been,
What is,
them man have been whining in the changing rooms.
oh
Sorry.
my god.
Crim's on one, you know.
He's had enough every
Them man
week.
had
The
been
fraud
doing it
watch.
in
I
Bate.
know. Oh my god. I know
Absolutely.
already. Three. It's one of three people usually every week. If it's not Cody Gakpo, it's Mohamed Salah. If it's not Mohamed Salah, it's Arne Slot. I ain't heard nothing else for time.
For time. For time, but what can I say? If you've lost 16, is it 16 now? Is it 16 games? Could be 17 today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it's a
know,
lot. It's a lot.
it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah,
It's a
trademark.
lot.
Trademark.
Moving on. Cairo, who you got for today?
Man, I got Arsenal. Of course I got Arsenal. What the hell? We know already. What
What the
is going
helly?
on?
What the
What the
helly?
hell? Because they got Arsenal, withdrew everyone back from the internationals and that, doing some man. Oh yeah, injured. What are you on about? No one's injured, bruv. No one's injured. Everyone played. And then do all of that, and then you lose to Southampton after you just got broke up by Man City. And you're talking about quadruple, then you're quadruple done, then you talk about treble. Treble gone. They
No
didn't play
base.
no one of
No treble,
substance in
no
the
base.
FA. the FA Cup. These are games that just have to be won, bruv. No excuses. Go and do your thing. It's
But they
simple.
did, but they did do all the other teams a favor, though, innit? For the Champions League, innit? Because if they didn't
Yeah,
win, then it would only be
their
four.
Nah.
win,
Then it
their
would only
wins
be four
given
teams.
their wins given the English teams enough
An
points
extra
to get
space.
5 now. So we've
Yeah,
got
Yeah.
extra
I
points.
think that's coincidental to just that game. Like another English team would have won a game. They would have won a game. They would have won at home to get enough coefficient.
There's only them and Liverpool to do it
And
now.
yeah, and the Europa League teams and conference teams, that all
Tiny,
adds to
you
the
have to take
English
one bottle off
coefficient.
the table because they only got two. They only got two.
Two left, bruv. Two down, two to go. Mate, I'm
Sorry,
gonna have my own parade.
I didn't listen. I didn't even mean this, yeah, but the 2 bottles are half empty.
yeah,
They know.
you're
But it's
optimistic.
they were chatting pure grease and now they sound real nervous.
Nah, they was
Real
nervous. They
nervous.
shaky,
This
shaky
one
bubbles.
shaky. I can't, yeah.
Take the lid off. Take the lid off.
And I was gonna say Arsenal, but as you've already said, Arsenal, I gotta actually say VVD is getting
Yeah,
into that fraud
Yeah.
category. All
he's
of
a
this
fraud.
blaming, like Trim was saying earlier, blaming
He's
other
a
players
blamer.
for
He's a
his
blamer.
mistakes, moving clumsy. It's not a good look right now.
Clumsy.
So he's on my fraud watch at the moment.
This guy was
And
getting
I
compared
think
to
so.
some of the best in Premier League history recently.
I don't
No,
get it.
bro.
I
No,
don't.
bro.
I
No,
don't.
it's
How
not.
do you
It's
get that bad?
He was I don't know.
terrible.
To be fair to him, yeah, after that injury, the knee
No,
injury
not
that
having
he
it
had,
because he got
yeah.
better. He got
No,
better
no.
again.
No, I just don't think he ever reached that height again. But his levels have just been getting decreasing more and more. And yeah, it's not good to see in it, them one.
It's
But
time
he's on my finger.
they gotta replace the old guard.
That's
Serious
it. Maybe,
things.
maybe they're holding on too long. No,
Salah
No, did
gone.
he?
Salah gone. Get me
yeah,
like
yeah. It's time. Do you know what it is? It's time for that resurgence, isn't it? The
Fair enough.
you get me?
Yeah.
Balance. You gotta
No,
get rid of some old and bring in some fresh legs and new talent. You get
literally, literally.
that one. And we'll
get
move
rid of
on.
that manager.
And we'll move on now to winners. I did Trimzini before, so Cairo, what are you saying? Your winners this week.
Oh, the winners this week. You know, I'm gonna give it to Steve, bruv, because
Nah, this
it
guy.
frustrates me. No, it's frustrating, yeah, because he's been injured recently as well. That's his first game in a long time, and this guy's levels, bruv. Youngest in charge. He's only 18 and that. They can't play against this, bruv. Can he do it against, bruv? Don't worry about Steve, bruv. Steve knows what to do. He's cooking. He's warming. He's got 10 contributions this season. The guy's hardly played because they want to do so. I don't even know what their excuse is. Come back from injury, just start tearing it up. Simple things. So I'm giving it to Steve, bro. And
Matt
it's a
Given.
player, we say, football nowadays is quite boring. You don't have players that get you out of your seat and that. Bruv, it don't matter if I'm watching Chelsea Port Vale. This guy has me thinking, raw, bro. This is highlights, highlights, highlights. Nah, man, I have to.
I hear it. I hear it. Trimzini, what are you saying?
My
Your winner
winners of
this week.
Southampton. Salute. 16. Is it unbeaten? It's unbeaten in 16, I think. So, nah,
They're going to
bigger. I have
Wembley,
to give
man.
it to
They're going to
Southampton.
Wembley.
They done their thing, and now they're through to the next round. They could go on to win it. They could if they do that
Whoa.
again. If that's the type of performance that they put in, excuse me, and big up to their manager. That left-sided winger, he is serious.
Yeah.
He even had there was a thing where his agent shot him to, I think it was some team out in Scandinavia or something, bro, and left him out there, bro. And then he must have got brought in and started playing for Schalke, and then he went to Southampton, got a bring in. So shouts out to his his agent for abandoning him still. Because otherwise, if he never done that, man would have never got to play against Arsenal, and he even hit the crossbar.
Yeah,
But the weather's
that was
cold,
mad
so yeah,
as well.
all of that. But yeah,
Right.
that's the Southampton's my winners. Have to give them all. They all put in a proper shift. Yeah, big.
My winner
Yourself?
this, I can't lie, yeah. I've been like on the fringe with this player, Dalman, the young Arsenal guy.
Yeah, in the unit.
Well done to him, man. Like, he done as bad as Arsenal performed in the Southampton game. He was probably the standout performance player in the game for Arsenal.
That's poor from them, though. That's
No,
poor from them.
I'm not
So it's
saying.
like to talk about
This
Steve.
is why I said. This is why I said him.
No, I'm not
To
saying
him,
about
innit?
Max Dowman. You're not hearing what I'm saying. I'm saying that's
No,
poor from Arsenal for
I heard what you're
allowing
saying.
He
them to
wanted you to say
even.
Steve.
No, why not?
I'm
I don't
joking.
need.
I'm
I don't
joking.
want more
I'm
of you.
joking.
Don't do that, bruv.
But
Don't do that, you
for
know.
me,
Don't do that, bruv. Don't do
for
that.
me, I need to see more minutes. But he's being spoken about. I've heard Paul Scholes saying maybe he should be a
Go to the World
surprise
Cup.
choice
Addition.
for England to go to the World Cup. So yeah,
Yeah, but
well done to the young lad. Keep it up, you know them ones.
yeah,
100.
but realistically, if he does go to the World Cup, is he seeing any minutes?
Well, whether he does or doesn't, innit, is the opportunity in it. Theo Wilcott went and didn't get no minutes, but there was the opportunity in it. You know them
But
ones.
he's not Theo.
I didn't say he was Theo. To be honest, I
I'm
haven't
not
seen
saying
him
that. I'm just saying that he's got
yeah.
his potential. His ceiling's stupid.
Yeah, but so was Theo's though. Theo,
Nah,
everyone
not really.
thought
Just
Theo
runs
was going to be
fast.
a world beater, bruv. They thought he was going to be a
Now,
world beater.
Theo Martinelli.
at
Yeah,
that time,
now
they thought he would be.
they thought he was the serious next guy,
They
bruv.
thought he was like an Henri, bro. They was talking
Because
that
he could
talk.
run fast.
Yeah, but they was talking Henri, fam. So they had them ambitions in it from early, but it
Okay.
didn't work out like that.
Yeah.
On that note, we had enough about talking about Arsenal. All these bottles.
Poor.
So, myself,
Lots of liquid.
Godfather, I've been
No
your
legs.
referee today. Large up Trimzini,
Big up.
large up Cairo. Remember,
Let's get it.
like,
Yes.
share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Blessings.
Peace.
Peace.